Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Right on.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fogland, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fogland, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial.
Let me guess.
3
Sophis is that
ruling powers
goddess.
now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fogland and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
But everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fogland in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
That's a monastery? Talk about sparing no expense.
Ray is here.
Hey, you're that chick that stabbed that dude brutally in the battlefield, just over and over.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
I guess in a poetic way, yes.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
You didn't hear before?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fogland are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Setting. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right, hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
You know what would be
So I see.
a
The miracle of
hilarious
fatherhood
bait and
has blessed
switch
you. That is your
if
child,
Gerald
is it not?
got into Smash
Yes.
Brothers, but not
For
The
many
Witcher
years
Gerald.
after I left this place,
This
I
one.
could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see.
Okay, so he actually is my dad.
As for you,
He's my game
I
dad.
heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Yamsy.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
I've played Xenoblade 2 too many times to feel like I can trust the head of
say, do you not?
a major
You want me
religion.
to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well,
I'm like the same
Academy
age as
just
them.
happens to be short
How am I
of
going to
professors.
command respect from students?
Apparently, that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hammond, a Crest Scholar
Her
and professor
outfit
at the Officers'
really
Academy.
draws the eyes to
I wonder
places.
if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a physician?
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
She
Now,
is
It
thirsty.
seems you'll be taking
Jeez.
charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and
He
explain.
does not know.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for
He knows
students
not.
from the Adrestian
Not
Empire.
know.
Their
Does
house
he?
leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The
Okay.
Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude,
So we've got Gryffindor,
grandson to
Ravenclaw, and
Duke
Hufflepuff.
Regan, the leader of the
Fuck
Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Oh, I'm sure there's not going to be a
For
giant
now,
three-nation
I
war.
suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck.
But seriously,
need it.
why am I a teacher?
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's
Like, I'm no older than the students.
I can't say that's all too
did
comforting.
one
How
thing.
trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
All I did was save Edelgard
Sedith,
from a
they
bandit.
have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well.
That doesn't make me some super
More
elite
importantly,
fighter
I have received a report from Shamir.
with
I am
boundless knowledge to
increasingly
impart.
concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
I like how both Geralt and Seteth are like, are you up to something? They're both like, this is weird. Loading. More animus. Oh my god. The monastery's bell is the Fire Emblem theme. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? She's cute. He likes food, apparently. That one girl on the left looks kind of sickly. Or my right, I guess. We got Edelgard, some sullen-looking dude, pretty boy, bored girl, booby lady. What is she doing? Just hiding under a book? Oh, she's cute. And so is she. Ooh. Lots of waifus. But choosing one side is gonna exclude the waifus of the other two sides, I would think.
Of course.
If you are ever unsure what to do next, look at the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. Accept request from Rhea. Your first task.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
No, I'm good. Bye. I'm going home. Informal introduction. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. You don't say. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quests menu to see the quests you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red. Okay.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Okay. Is there like a way to expand the minimap? Not that I see, but R brings up the big map. Where am I? I'm on second floor. Trying to work out this map. Whole lot of nothing in there. Oh, there we go. Right trigger. Really? I can't just walk through the doors. I have to press confirm at the icon, which is like 6 feet in front of the door. The mini-map in the upper right corner of the screen shows your current location, the location of important people, and direction to the direction of quest givers and more. Zoom or change the map with the ZR button. Indeed. Oh, that's a... Damn, you can blow up the whole frickin' map. Wasn't expecting that. Spotted Edelgard. I guess I can't talk to them. Yeah. Over the shoulder mode? What are we, Gears of War now? Yes? Oh, okay. Vertical camera, reverse. Okay. I forgot what button I did that gave me this view. I would like to not zoom in so much. Oh. Okay, I got it. Hi, Elgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Pressburg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure. What about Mr. Sullen Face?
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
He's a mage. Strengths, bow. Magic? And what was the flag icon? I don't even know. Weaknesses, axe, also magic. Don't yet know the difference between those two magic icons. And flyers? I guess.
For
Ferdinand.
some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Dugaya, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is perhaps too pleased with its own status.
I kind of like that defining ability. That's not bad. Grants hit and avoid plus 15 when at full HP, and you can just keep him healed. His stats are kind of bad, though. No weaknesses.
He's remarkably intelligent.
Another
but he
mage?
only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
If unit takes no action except wait, recovers up to 10% of max HP. Could be worse, I guess. Casper? Is he friendly?
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Well, his ability makes it easier for him to hit nearby enemies, which is good because his strengths are fist weapons and axes. Alright. Bernadetta.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Gets 5 more attack when not at full HP. Interesting.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Looks like kind of a support character. Has high magic and is good with swords and magic of some sort, but not good with other magic. I'm sure I'll learn what those two icons mean in the future, but her ability is quite nice. Adjacent allies recover up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. Hi. Petra.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Grants crit plus 20 when foe's HP is below 50%. Now that could be really useful, like on bosses and things. Assuming it doesn't devolve into just fucking wrecking bosses like it does in some Fire Emblem games. Alright. Good with swords, axes, bows, and flying? Question mark? And what about yourself?
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
You mean no personality? So her ability is she just earns 20% more experience than normal units. Okie dokie then. Good with swords, axes, whatever that flag is, and armor. That's armor. That's the armored unit symbol, at least from Fire Emblem Warriors. Okie dokie. Hi.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? Yeah, and by that I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Fair enough. Who are you? I'm still trying to figure that out myself, kid. You can't go past here. Well, I suppose not, with someone as big as a freaking football field standing there. Spotted Claude. You can't go past here. Oh, fine.
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Creaky chair. Cat. I saw a kitty.
Hi.
Hello, people.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
It's like this.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
You okay?
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
But there's only one of me.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's
I
what
think you need a bigger shirt,
No,
dude.
Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Like, literally just told you, but okay.
What do you think?
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude. Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him.
Damn.
My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance.
I'm
Don't worry
Bosch
too much
von
about all that.
Wansenberg.
I'm
Of
guessing you
Dalmasca.
don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Sure. Let's just start with yourself, then.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well.
His
But
ability is the
what's
same as
life but a bit of
Edelgard's.
mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Seems pretty similar to Edelgard. Just with swords and bows instead of swords and axes. As well as good against flyers instead of good against armor. Fair enough. More ins.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
You don't say.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. No, I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Unit deals 2 extra damage while in formation with a battalion. Interesting. What about Buff Dude?
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Chance to recover 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. Trigger percent equals luck stat. Right now, 6%. So not reliable, unless he has really good luck growth. I don't really see that being very useful. Ignatz.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Hit plus 20. Just baseline. Not bad. Lysithia?
Lysithia is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Double skill experience earned in battle. And she's good with magic. Cool. Can I mix and match from the different houses to form my team?
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
The unit recovers up to 20% of max HP at the start of each turn when adjacent to a cavalry or flying ally. That's kind of neat. Hilda?
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Adjacent male allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. That's pretty good, really. I like that. Leonie?
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
And if a male ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. Neat.
Leonie enrolled because she's pretty...
Sorry, I already heard you give the blurb.
Yeah. That's,
Spotted Dimitri.
Right. Okay.
Spotted tons of people.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Everyone has such lofty names.
I heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, they're really pleasant.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dadu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Everyone seems pretty nice. Except for that one dude that's like, I'm gonna beat you.
Okay. This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hello. Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blafid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course,
Did
at
somebody
the academy,
mangle your
I am
last
simply
name?
a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
What about yourself?
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the
Same
spot.
ability
don't
as
you
the
think?
other two leaders.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Me? I'm afraid...
Blah, blah. What about Dadu?
Dadu was born in Dusk.
Literally his fucking
and has
name.
been loyally working in my service
Anyway.
for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn.
If unit
But once
takes
you get
no
to know
action
him,
except
you'll see
wait,
he's a kind
grants
and good-natured
defense
young
plus
man.
4 for 1 turn. Dude. If that guy's like guarding a choke point, that's a really good ability. Sorry, what did you say about him?
Dadu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Indeed.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Deals 5 extra damage when no battalion is assigned, or when battalion endurance is 0. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ash, what does he got?
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
I like the lockpick ability. Don't need to worry about keys with doors and chests. He could be useful.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
If a female ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. Cool. Mercedes.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Okay, so she's primarily a healer and magic user. And she has the Live to Serve ability, which I do remember from Fire Emblem Warriors. When healing an ally with white magic, unit recovers the same amount of HP. Cool. I like that.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
How the fuck did you do that? Cool ability, though. Use Rally to grant Strength plus 4 to an ally. Ingrid?
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Might plus 3 and hit plus 5 with gambits. I suppose I'll learn pretty soon what gambits are.
I appreciate your effort.
Did it. Things just materialized in my hands.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Yeah, don't say.
Oh.
Oh.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery?
Likewise.
Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company of the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Not quite.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Bridget to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
I suppose I should return to Rhea. Fine. Trying to find a good place to put the
How are
webcam.
you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task.
That was good for now.
But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
They all have good units. A house for students from the Adrestian Empire. Many are nobility, and most of them use magic. A house for students from the Leicester Alliance. As per regional tradition, many are skilled archers. A house for students from the Kingdom of Fargus. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. Gotta go with the Black Eagles.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue.
I mean, aren't I just like a homeroom teacher anyway?
They are all
to these people.
promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's
I imagine
future
I would
upon
be
their
teaching all of
shoulders.
them.
I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
You have very
I'm
big
in the middle
hair.
of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who's this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Seventh's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint
You have
the
3
Archbishop.
days to make
That is
these
all.
the best people in the academy. I just got here. All I did was kill a couple bandits.
Wait,
Help!
so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him.
Says Linhart.
It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
Well then.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class,
One
we
of
try to
us.
treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
I can't even say
You
no.
have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Down girl.
Please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Shall I change it to
Professor, I want you
Japanese?
to know that
Are you
it's
better at that?
perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure, sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Oh boy.
I know we all agree to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
This... What have I gotten myself into?
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Yeah, sure.